is probably the most challenging record you have ever put on your turntable.
You ain't about that life.
Salute, 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 salute. What's good, peoples?
Yo, you already.
Man, oh man, oh man. It's a Saturday. You know, we're in the middle of this damn heat wave. Feel like I caught a motherfucking heat stroke today. You know, just the following news, breaking news. That motherfucking AC fixed. It ain't no more fronting. It ain't no more rolling up the window. The act like the shit frigid now. You know
what happened to that aloe water your ass was promoting, nigga?
Listen, aloe water is somewhere around. I'll get you them on a commercial break.
You better find that shit, nigga.
that shit went and got hot, chipped through that shit in the back seat. Like, fuck that shit.
Buck salute. Let me shout out the chat, man. Buck salute. Lovely 617 salute. Ring 79 already, man. Wifey, the love of my life. Salute, Queen. Always holding us down.
You already.
Shout out to my co-host. You know, we got the legendary Uncle Nick. We're gonna get to you in a second, Uncle Nick. We got the Watchtower, the big homie. What we're gonna do is, like we like to start every show, we like to commemorate and give flowers to all those individuals who lost their lives, or if you lost a loved one throughout this journey. This moment is for y'all. We definitely Buck stand on law, man. SOL already. Spoon Juice salute. We just want to make sure we give them their flowers so that they're never forgotten. And then, like I said, later on, we'll somehow create a wall or something where we can give them their proper flowers. But for the moment, just take a brief moment of silence, then we'll get on with the show. Salute. No doubt, no diggity, no doubt. Salute. Listen, I had to pull it out the stash. The UWL Sports Show. Uncle Nick, yours on his way, man. I had to pull it out the stash.
Thank you very much.
The UWL Sports Show live and well. They're available. It's coming. All the sports fans, beware. We're gonna get that sports show really rocking. At the end of the day, man, sometimes when you're amongst greatness, you kind of take I ain't gonna say take advantage, but you kind of lose focus and forget that, you know what? Here it is, we came from all different backgrounds, man. And here it is, on a public level, in the eyes of the public, some of us are legendary, at what we do or what we've done. I want to make sure that this young man before me is commemorated and given his flowers, because on these YouTube streets, man, put in a lot of work, man. I don't want to be the one to just toot his horn. I'm gonna let other individuals, like they've been doing, go ahead and shout them out.
Somehow on YouTube, I found the backstory to that. By the way,
of course you did on YouTube.
Let's hear it.
Wait, was it from some guy that was just like,
sticky fingers.
Yo, so thank you for tuning into my channel. So
subscribe.
This is Whaley.
Subscribe now.
So Sticky Fingers and Kodak shit has been really crazy. I just wanted to touch upon it.
I got it from Uncle Nick. That's whose page I got it from. I fuck with Uncle Nick. Credible YouTube source. Uncle Nick.
Sounds credible.
Yes. You know Nick, baby.
I fuck with Uncle Nick.
I fuck with Nick, but Nick somehow got the scoop here. And long story less long. Fam, I was dying to know how that happened.
Now Uncle Nick's been putting in the work, talking that shit, roasting motherfuckers and just doing what the fuck it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm authentic. I'm original. I'm from New York, and I get at motherfuckers. That's just the bottom line. I'll put my foot on your motherfucking neck if you're getting out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I specialize in roasting motherfuckers.
More. Wait, listen. There's more. I'm just
taking in the crazy
videos and shit. I'm like, yo, that's Uncle Nick. That's our Uncle Nick. Hold on, wait a minute.
The Uncle Nick.
A lot of people don't fall into the category of meteorologists. I watched something today. It's a guy named a blogger named Uncle Nick. And at first I started to get annoyed, like, man, what are you talking about? Like, But then he started to do proper journalism, a meteorologist, where he started to break down, Flip, your past, when you was doing that, you do that. Then I said, I can respect that, because now his opinion is not based off of a personal opinion. It's based off of the facts that's presented. Of course, everybody ain't going to play like that, cool, but you got to remember, Flip, your past it put you there, and I listened to him like, I respect that. People will see something, and because of how you are, they would try to make up these theories. Any little thing would be like, yeah, man, get it, man. Like, yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, however you
legendary
your YouTube journey, we can honestly say that, I know some YouTubers on a personal level, and they done took YouTube to a whole new level, man. They took social media by far, over 20,000 subscribers, and Uncle Nick is up there with the legends on his YouTube stuff, man. And I want to make sure that he understands that we appreciate you. All of absolute phenomenal thumbnails that you put out, behind the scenes, the energy that you give us, the jokes, man. Listen, it's
the craziness at times, all that shit.
Your contribution, your contribution is immeasurable, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, and I gotta say, y'all have been very influential in, the last year, helping me see certain things and, getting my vision together, tighten up with other things behind the scenes. I'm great at what I do in certain arenas, but I ain't perfect. So with you brothers, you know what I'm saying? The unks, everybody coming through. Yo, Nick, stay on your pivot. You know what I'm saying? Bigging me up, encouraging me to do positive things, learn new shit, and just be my best every day. That's, you know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherless child, son. You know what I'm saying? I need a little love sometimes, player. But you know what I'm saying? I love what we're doing over here. And I appreciate the flowers, son, because, I forget sometimes how much work I put in, because I used to just be blacking the fuck out, son, every day. You know what I'm saying? Doing my 1-2. And eventually it started to pay off. And then people started watching a lot, and they realized, oh, this nigga's wild, but he makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? He's not just, making shit up or trying to throw dirt on my name. He'll examine me. He'll break the shit down. He'll come up with some jokes, but also some resolution and solution for the situation. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever's going on. I might just give you a little advice on what you're doing, or I might take what you had going on, apply it to my life, and big you up for the advice or whatever I learned from you. So it's always about that in the comedy. So I appreciate you acknowledging me. But I never forget that day, son. My chat was blowing up, my comments and my YouTube, and niggas like, yo, Joe Budden shouted you out, son. And everybody was so happy for me, man. It was a beautiful time. And then they hit me up again. Yo, Queen's Flip just did. Anytime somebody, it's other people too, you know what I'm saying? But, anytime somebody would shout me out, it was always the fans that would come let me know. And they'd be so happy for me, man. So I want to big up all the fans too, our fans, the fans on Word the Street, the Session TV, everybody that follow us on Instagram, because the fans is what really makes this shit pop. And I know a lot of fans and that motherfucker too, like, check out what Uncle Nick just said. Yo, check out this, check out that, because that's what Queen's Flip said. He was like, yo, somebody sent me a video. Yo, Uncle Nick was saying this and saying that. And, I started to watch it. He making jokes and shit, but then, I started doing my journalism thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful
China Blue, man.
Take the show, but, I appreciate that, son.
The big honcho in the chat, man. Like I said, on this YouTube, and when individuals take something to another level, they deserve their flowers, man. Y'all kind of made podcasting cool, whereas before, when it first came out, like, I'm not getting on no motherfucking chat and videos, and I'm not doing that, man. Them niggas is goofy.
Yep.
But y'all made it, people like you, China, and
shout out to 050.
The 050, man, but
chilling the airwaves.
No doubt. All our Dread Out Conference, that's the home team, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Whenever those individuals, performed and entertained the people, it made it cool to come out and tell your story. You know what I mean? Some of the individuals,
you hit it right on the head, Chip. All these Hot 97 dudes and radio station people and little filmmakers and you do YouTube, little punk ass, broke ass thing. You know what I'm saying? It was like some, type of like Tubi shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, some Tubi niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down with their off-brand content. But it once the money started coming in a little bit, then dudes could get their little cameras, get their little setups, get their little editing softwares, you know what I'm saying, and start upgrading the content. And then you started getting real dudes up here with personalities, with ideas and thoughts. And then people started seeing, there's paper in this too. Okay, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Because money motivates the man sometimes. You know what I mean? And then they started getting out here doing they want to. And then it got a little off the hook. Oh, hold on. Because it was a bunch of people that saw the wave and then they jumped on and they, you know what I mean, became a circus at certain points with different things. It's been a lot of fun. The journey's been dope. But yeah, I could say I definitely was one of the people to kind of break the mold when it came to how you would report on a story or what you would report on or, how you would approach it. Because a lot of times people was trying to be like the Hot 97s or the Breakfast Clubs or this or that and be in certain people's good graces and not report on this or not say this about that or reach out to this person or keep things hidden behind the scene. And I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom! And people weren't used to that type of reporting at that time. You know what I'm saying? So it was engaging and entertaining. Now it's something you see all over. Everybody's got some type of thing going on, but it was a very unique niche of individuals that were out here putting in that work at one point. You know
I gotta be honest, man. Like until you start doing this, you don't realize and I respect the hours and the work effort that I have to put in to entertain people.
Yeah.
People is, man, listen, they brutal. If you corny, they're gonna let you have it. So coming up with content, sitting down and analyzing it, that is time consuming. But it is definitely appreciated that y'all guys go above and beyond to make sure that, when a pandemic do hit, people got something to fall back on and watch and be entertained and so on and so forth, man.
Well, that was one thing too, Chip, that kind of threw us a curveball too, because when the pandemic hit, now all of a sudden, the clubs ain't open. People ain't performing. Motherfuckers can't get in the studio record. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still make music and do certain things, but it kind of changed how people were making they bread and doing their thing. So the podcast shit became a simple thing to do. You at home, you got a camera, you do this, you do that. And everybody and their mother, all of a sudden, from athletes to fucking actors to fucking doctors to, you know what I'm saying? You name it, psychiatrists, lawyers, motherfucking whoever, you know what I'm saying? They utilized this platform and then it became this boom where it was like, holy shit, you're overloaded with content. You know what I'm saying? So then it became a challenge at that point to try to keep up with these people. When I seen Mike Tyson got a fucking podcast, he's blowing mad trees, getting millions of views, talking about stories from back in the day. And you had major competition now. You wasn't just competing with the regular dude over here or, son that got his channel. Now you're competing with millionaires that got this search engine optimization shit locked. And they got a bunch of people helping them. They got a whole crew. They got an editing crew, a camera crew. You see Cam'ron in them. They have a whole fucking show, you know what I'm saying? Full production, you know what I mean? So, it definitely went from this level to this level to that level. And like you said, certain people like myself and the other brothers, putting in that work actually took this platform from here to that place, you know what I'm saying? Where people saw it as a viable tool and a vessel in a way to get their message out, but also get fucking paid, son. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Nori and all that. Nigga Nori wasn't doing no fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, he didn't mind doing interviews or talking his shit, but he didn't look at the money side and promotions and, just the landscape of social media and how being independent and self-promotion would be so beneficial at this time. And
I'll tell you another thing I had to learn when I first started doing this, the whole podcasting thing, was to stay focused on the topics. Because a lot of times you could look down in the chat, like I'm seeing right now, and a bozo could say something, and it throw you off your game. It throw you off your pivot, right? Anybody who feels that this form of journalism is corny or whatsoever, have at it. Jump your ass on the platform and come share your views instead of hiding behind an avatar in a chat. First of all, do you know how much time you have to spend out your day to go create an avatar, to then subscribe to the channel, to come in here to say, stop glorifying YouTube rats. So what are you that sat down and created a profile? What are you? If everybody else is YouTube rats, then my God, what are you? Guy or girl or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. But I'm gonna let you ride for a minute. Unless you come on the platform, go ahead and have at it in chat, man. Have a blessed day. AB, salute, Lord.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Rolf.
No doubt, Rolf. Salute.
You got AB in here. Yo, I appreciate that. Yeah, the background. You know what I'm saying? I try to do a little something, you know, put something together. Shout out to Edwin, Theodore, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ree holding it down. Us, never them. Got a few people in here. Lovely 617. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that would definitely be a thing that used to get me going too, Chip. You know what I'm saying? When I used to do the lives or I do this and do that, and people, you know, they would come in. At least you just got 1 or 2 people. These motherfuckers used to come with a crew, Chip, like 25 motherfuckers, son, and they just start wilding out, dogs, talking about all kind of crazy shit, and it's an organized sabotage. You know what I'm saying? They'll come up in there and start flagging and doing all type of shit. So I had to learn the game, like you said. You know, you let them rock out a little and whatever they got something to say, you leave the platform open for them to, you know, come through and speak their piece if they feel like it. But, you know, if you disgruntled or whatever, you know, what you want me to do about it? You know what I'm saying? We just doing a show. That's it.
Listen, you know, speaking of the show, let me make sure I get to these topics at hand. Oh, hold on, let me hit this commercial break real quick. You know, shout out to the ladies of LRL. They're doing Family Day. If I'm not mistaken, this is a book bag drive.
Yeah, they're doing a book bag drive and a barbecue.
August the 31st, Seaview Park. Reach out to any of the ladies of LRL on Instagram. Their GoFundMe is in the chat. I'm gonna post it up there in a few. Where, you know, if y'all want to donate, show some support, y'all can sit down and spread the love, man. Let me find their GoFundMe real quick. All right, there you go. It's in the chat. Like I said, if y'all just scroll back in the chat, should be in the chat. And like I said, it's on the screen for y'all. If y'all want to go and contribute and help out with the book bag drive, by all means, all hands on deck, man.
Yeah, a lot of hands make light work, son.
Shout out to who else do this? Shout out way over there in Wisconsin. You know, brother Terrence Lowe. You know, as always, giving back to the community. They're doing their first annual boot drive. They're accepting donations. They got the flyer up there on Instagram. His Instagram is on here as well. And you know, all the participants that will be contributing to the boot drive. This is under Hip Hop Global Kids, and like I said, this is their first annual. So, you know, just be up and aware on other things that they got coming forward. I know they did a bike drive where they gave away bikes, so now they're giving away boots, I guess, for workers and so on and so forth. So, you know, stay tuned. Last but definitely not least, 10th year anniversary, baby. You know, welcome home, Frankie Boo. You know, the big homie, man. Salute to all events that's going on throughout that weekend. You got the gun range 2 to 4 on that Friday. You got Bowie's Lounge Sports Bar from 9 until on that Friday. And then Saturday is the actual barbecue. We're doing a First Flight Hurdle Man photo shoot. Music and media by DJ Supreme, which is now you're doing the Session TV. Uncle Nick is gonna be on the grill. Him and Bill, man. Listen, Shelley Lake Park, Raleigh, North Carolina. Address 1400 Melbrook Road. Man, listen, this is gonna be star-studded event. You know, at any given point in time, like I said, we're gonna start showing clips of previous barbecues. This is our 10th annual ULL anniversary, meaning ULL as far as the business, ULL Global. We're going to show all the businesses that we created throughout this 10-year process. But the barbecue itself, man, we've been doing that for a while. So I'm gonna go back and show some of the legendary, iconic people that came through the barbecue. You know, we was able to chop it up with, and so on and so forth. Some of them is hip hop legends. You know, they come past through, show their love, and you know, out of respect, we do the same. Let me see. Getting on the topics though, getting on to what's going on in the hip hop in the world. I think I'm gonna start with this content creator first, right? When you're a content creator, right, you it is your obligation to supply the people with whatever the topic is that's going on. A lot of times you're giving your opinion and then asking people what's their opinion. From my understanding, there was a circumstance between Joe Budden and Cardi B.
Oh, Retardy B, aka Cardi B.
You know, there was a circumstance between them. And I know people like, man, why is guys speaking on girls and girls speaking on guys and so on and so forth? Well, Joe Budden made a comment. Cardi B responded, right? But Cardi B, no disrespect to you. One of your fans commented, and then you lashed out on them, and then your fan let you have it. Like, you should not do unto others, but you don't want done unto yourself.
For that,
I mean, I'm a firm believer of that. But
hell, motherfucking yeah.
If I do got a little bit of, I think it's Joe Budden thing is in here, right?
Yeah, I think.
Oh no, I'll touch. I gotta go back because that Joe Budden clip is something that, again, dealing with you know, talking and running your mouth and sometimes some of the things you say, even though it's your opinion, some people will run down on you if you speak upon them in a negative aspect.
Well, especially with that clip, I think I know where you're going, what you're talking about with this. You know what I'm saying? People are much more used to being talked about now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People are much more used to somebody having an opinion about you, whether it's in your comment section, whether it's in your Facebook post, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? You want to put a recipe online and motherfuckers is talking shit, what you vlog, whatever you do. People are more used to engaging with that type of negative feedback. Back then, I can admit, Joe, now I have to give him his props. Joe Budden is the pioneer of this like podcast shit. He's one of the first niggas to do this. So to be a rapper and have an opinion about hip hop and other rappers, that wasn't a thing people were doing back then. Because a nigga just bust your fucking ass for having the wrong opinion. You know what I'm saying? Keep your opinion to yourself. Ain't nobody ask you, motherfucker. But Joe Budden definitely was ahead of his time. And, you know, he laid down the foundation. But he showed us out the gate where this could go if, you know what I'm saying, certain people ain't feeling your opinion. But everyone's entitled to, you know, speak their piece. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're at a better place now in media where people understand some people are trolling. All publicity is good publicity now in a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? If you a rat, if you a fucking mayor, if you the president, you did this, you did that. There's nothing you could really do wrong. You get the attention. You get people that to fuck with you. You get followers. You get all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a different world now. So in the different realms with Cardi B getting so emotional and her panties in a bunch, you know what I'm saying? Having a little titty attack, she should be more used to what's going on nowadays because this is her era. This is what she was born and bred in. You know what I'm saying? This is how she makes her bread and butter more so. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I could see Meth and all them niggas or whatever was going on or Slaughterhouse or whoever was involved in what being a little bit more objective, let's say, in that realm, because that wasn't something that niggas was doing, and there was ramifications for you. You even stole my line on the record. I think you was sneak dissing on the record. Niggas is gonna see you. So let alone you sitting up here having an opinion about me for 5 minutes on a fucking vlog online or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think Cardi B is taking it a little too far. But go ahead.
Well, let's see if we can kind of dissect what Joe said. I just want to know: do y'all feel he was totally wrong with what he said? And did it warrant him getting ran down on, allegedly. Let's just take a listen real quick.
Why did you apologize? Because I was outnumbered 8-1, and he asked for one. So I figured it was the smart thing to do at the time. Yeah, my eyes swollen. Stupid me, I weaved the shit and get fucking hit in the shoulder. Now my shoulder's fucking done off. Good thing it's my right shoulder. I don't think it'll get blacklisted. It wasn't my eye. It was like the side of my eye or some shit.
You got a nasty eye.
What, I'm gonna have a black side of my eye?
So,
it got real.
In that clip, things got real. Allegedly, the Wu, he made a comment.
No allegedly. They did it.
Well, alleged. Well,
they talked about it on TV. They done talked about it. They incriminated themselves already, Chip.
Okay, well, let me just say it because I don't want. We're not saying Super Tripe is not saying that he's wrong or right. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
He made a comment, right? And his comment came something like they might have asked like, who is your top 10 best rappers or whatsoever, and the person didn't mention Joe Budden's name, and they mentioned Method Man's name. Yeah. And then Joe Budden was like, you mean to tell me if Method Man was right here, he could out-rap me? You bugging. Y'all niggas is high. Them niggas is woolly heads and that.
Yeah.
And the things that he said out his mouth warned that when they ran and caught up with him, that's why you see him holding the ice pack to his eye, because, you know.
So he called them woolly heads? That's what he called them?
Hey. They were smoking woo, son.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, allegedly, I'm not saying if those words is what triggered the reaction, but
he alluded to like niggas being high, they can't fuck with us, shit like that. Yeah,
something like that.
I mean, what the rapping got to do with you, the nigga getting high?
I know some crackheads that are phenomenal on the mic, so I agree with you, boo.
Motherfuckers drinking cough syrup, man, and spitting that shit. I mean, what that got to do with you what you doing, your crack?
Well, I think that's where it became offensive. Where that's what niggas was thinking too. Like, well, what the fuck that got to do with anything? Now you trying to diss us. You're going from having a musical opinion or believing in your skill set. You know what I'm saying? And what your abilities are, to now you fucking downplaying my shit, but also insulting me, calling me drug addict or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you deviating from the path, player.
Yeah. He should have stayed on the topic. The topic was best rappers and again, that was that person's opinion. So if the person don't mention you in their opinion, you can't go fry somebody else because you wasn't mentioning it. If they say, listen, Super Tripe is not one of the top 10 platforms, we just gotta eat that. We ain't one of the top 10. So that's
your opinion. That's right.
Your opinion. No big deal. But for him to then take it to the next level and say, well, the person who said that, or y'all, you must don't know, them junkies can't out rap me, man. You crazy? That he took it to another level, and it's almost like his opinion that he just gave on Cardi B took the situation, she took it to another level. He just stated, by far, it's been a minute, and when she do put out a song, it don't stay on the charts that long. That's a fact. That ain't too much tarnish. At least I don't think. But Cardi B took it to another level and escalated all those words per se.
Well, I think all he really said was that it's been 6 years. You haven't dropped the album. Nobody's really checking for you like that no more. Your shit is pretty much a dud. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be a single artist forever because, she came out with them. I never listened to her little punk ass, you know what I'm saying? But the young lady, I should say, pardon my language, you know what I mean? That's somebody's mother, that's somebody's wife, that's somebody, etc.
Right.
But
salute.
I never listened to the young lady because I ain't like her self-projection, I should say, you know what I'm saying? But she initially came out with all the singles. A single with here, single there. And once them shits blew up, it gave her enough, you know, legs to be like, oh, I'm gonna drop this mixtape or an album or whatever the fuck she was doing. And now she's had this hiatus and people didn't respond well to some songs she put out. People's getting at her like, yo, you left your fans. You got the money now. You now, you know what I mean? You no longer here. Blah, blah. So, you know, like you said, she's lashing out at people. And I think Joe Budden just stated what was obvious. You know what I'm saying? But when something is very obvious and the person actually believes it themselves too, that shit gonna aggravate you, son. Because she knows he ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows that about herself too.
At the end of the day, she should know, and the world at this point should know Joe Budden is opinionated. He is a podcaster. So if he's just stating his opinion, she could have just took it like a grain of salt. Like, you know, that's just
nah. Fuck that. Nah. He's a rapper first.
Okay. So she got upset because a rapper stated that she's a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, a rapper talking shit, and he has a major, colossal platform. So that's a difference between his platform and Supertrack platform. You understand? So, nah, it's beef, son. Watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to get that bag. You get it? And if you throwing motherfucking dirt on these people and trying to defame them or any kind of bullshit while we getting that bag, the team, and yo, fuck that, go at that nigga. You fucking up a lot of bags. You ain't just fucking up Cardi B bag.
Well, I think at the end of the day, the way shit works now, nothing can hurt your bag as long as you're producing some type of shit. So she should have went and made some Joe Budden t-shirts and started getting her merch on, and she should have went and made a diss track named Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying, and started doing her 1-2, and instead of sitting there complaining, give the people what they want and utilize that moment to turn up, baby girl, because you do make singles. People love you for your singles. Now, this is a way to spearhead something and get it popping. You could always turn the negative into a positive, son. You know what I mean? So I think that's what she should have done. You know what I'm saying? Yo, peace, Uncle Ralph.
Uncle Ralph in the building.
Just like I had said about when, remember they came at Meek Mill and he was online doing all the tweeting. I'm not gay. I said, man, you stupid or something, son. You should have been in a mansion with like 50 hoes and you should have made a song called I'm Gay. Straight up and down with like, but I'm gay, like I'm happy. You should have made it, and that shit would have went diamond or something. You would have made a bunch of money off of it, like the Kendrick Lamar kid with that diss song. You would have had fun with it. You would have made your point because you're around a bunch of broads, and nobody would have been talking about it no more. And they'd have been like, "Yo, that was slick." Like,
nah, that one has saved him. That one right there, that one has saved him.
I don't know. They're infiltrating the fraud now. Because the other people on the other side, nah, nigga, you ain't like us.
Nah,
so now it's another problem, nigga. You infiltrate. You ain't like us.
Yeah, he waited too long and did too much typing.
Come on now, man. Did you have to do that right there, though?
Yo,
I hit the wrong button, yo.
Let me see that again, man. Throw that shit back up.
I hit the wrong button.
Hold on. Let me see this nigga, man.
There's there's no getting around certain things.
Yo,
man.
my boy's ecstatic right there. He's stuck like this. Like, he don't know what the fuck is going on.
We're bad.
Hell, they was drinking, Chip. Hold on, put that back on the screen, Chip. What the hell?
Oh, good,
yo,
man.
what type of face is that right there? Who make that type of face, son? We just be standing around getting jewelry, like looking like a damn psycho.
Kid with an ice cream truck. Pulling up.
I'm just saying, man. Listen,
yo, but that's the billionaire right there. He could have been with the billionaire at the mansion with the hoes, made the song.
Listen, I don't care, billionaire, trillionaire. I ain't put no chain on another man. You know, I ain't got no shirt. I'm not doing that. I just
You gotta find a crowd, son.
You seen his do rag? He got the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, then you got a do rag tied to the front, like you know. Last time I seen do rag tied to the front, I think it was in Life. In the movie with Eddie Murphy and what you call it?
In Life?
Yeah, what you call it had a do-rag tied to the front. That's the last time I seen. Nah, see, Gangsters gonna wear.
Go back. Hold on. Put that back up, chick. Look at that sinister little nasty Dutty smile he got. Yo, you see him? He over there like, yeah, you gonna hold this. He hyped too. Where's his other hand? He got both hands putting that clip, but yeah, he got it. Where's Meek Mill's knee? Because that nigga looks like he's just hypnotized right now by something.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, you know, he a lot he could have did, but his best bet was, you know, keep creating music.
Well, getting back to the Cardi B thing, I think she should have just took this moment to shut Joe Budden up. That's it.
I mean, she got a decent little song that she, you know, that's on the radio right now.
You be jamming that shit with the windows rolled up, Chip? So nobody.
Yeah, I be bopping to that shit, man. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, stop front. You be having the windows.
She always had them beats that make you bop, son. You know, and she a female.
The beat body.
The beat's always bopping, boy. And she riding the beat, so I'm gonna give her.
I just can't listen to her voice. I feel like I'm smelling piss standing in the projects next to niggas eating bacon, egg, and cheese with Newport 1000s. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear her fucking voice, I'm like, I think of roaches and shit. Like, get out of here, bitch. You sound mad ghetto, yo. I want to hear your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, this is not our opinion. It's Uncle Nick.
That's my opinion. And that's why I don't listen because I don't want to say nothing negative. You know, they say if you ain't got nothing good to say, I'm just being honest with you. That's why I don't know these songs and I don't even listen to the beat. Because as soon as her voice come on, I take a trip back to the ghetto. I'll be like, nah, I'm good, son.
Salute, Udi Low.
No doubt.
I see, bro.
Udi, salute already, man.
You heard Low South, August 3rd, August 2nd, August 4th.
No doubt, man.
You know what we doing.
Yeah, shout out to Ree. Uncle Nick definitely got jokes, man. You know, I got a little joke.
Yeah, ain't gonna say the car window round up. We listen to damn music. Listen, let me explain to y'all.
I be bopping the Cardi B, man. The chicks taking over, son.
Tighten up.
Chicks taking over.
Nah, actually, their record sales are plummeting right now. They were
the
taking over for a bit.
Over the airwaves, nigga.
People are getting tired of the nasty woman music. They want to hear something with a little more substance.
Nah.
It's getting a little played out. You just sent me a thing. That girl's having bad sales they about to show her tour down Sexy Bad or something. She's not really selling out shit. People, it's cool for a second, and then people are on to something else because it's microwave music. So you got to keep pumping that shit out, and it got to be hotter than the last time, or people will put you on the back burner for a second. You know what I'm saying? And they'll move on to the next little something that's bopping and shaking their ass. You know what I mean? Well, that's just my thoughts on it, but you know.
Shout out to Cardi B and the team. You know, they out there doing their thing, man. I'm just saying you have to understand that journalistic people are gonna have opinions, and it's just a part of the game, man.
But remember the Source magazine back in the day? Them niggas would give you one mic, your whole shit was fucked up. Niggas give you two mic. You know what I'm saying? You not getting no record label. Niggas ain't buying you out there. Fuck your whole shit up. Then niggas will be ripping your posters off the wall and kicking you off the stage at the fucking tunnel. Niggas robbing you now. Shit, punk ass nigga. You got one mic. Pow! Just jamming you and shit. Disrespecting you in front of your girl. You at the restaurant. One mic ass nigga. Fuck you, son. You know what I mean? And fuck your whole life up. Bitch divorce you on the spot. Like, nigga, you about to propose. No, nigga. One mic ass nigga, take that ring and shove it up your ass. I'm out of here right now.
You ain't lying.
Wine on you.
One mic
is crucial, son.
The most disrespectful thing that you can do on it back then.
So with what Joe Budden did, he just had an opinion. He had a critique, and in my opinion, he's sparking a little fire. So instead of you catching feelings, you should come back and be like, "Oh, where you think I ain't got it? I'm gonna bust your ass, nigga. Where's your competitive nature, woman?" But she been sitting around for a long time, sitting on some big bags, son. You know what I mean? So she kind of don't really have the hunger, in my opinion, anymore. And she's very sensitive and she's in her mind. So she's not really confident in what she's doing anymore. And she overthinks it, you know, with the fans and with the reception. Because she, you know, what's the fucked up thing about having a lot of success is that you got to keep that shit going, son. And there's a lot of times believe in yourself. And I never had no success like that. But I remember when my shit started blowing up, that was a problem for me. Cause I'm like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna keep this train going? Cause I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is just gravitating towards it. So, you know, you always
You're right about that. Definitely right about that.
For the last joint, but what I have to say is I had to produce like 2 videos a day. You motherfucker, you produce a song a month. You should be able to do that shit. And the song is like 2 minutes and 13 seconds now. You're doing like 16, 20 bars or something, maybe a hook. Come on, man. You know what I mean? We should be dropping singles every month. You know what I mean?
Let me make sure I'll give out our next topic, because this
yeah, but shout out to Cardi B, shout out to Joe Budden,
shout
out to Rory Moore, shout out to the new host, shout out to Queen's Flip, shout out to everybody that ever fucked with Uncle Nick, anybody that ever dissed me, shout out to Willie D for flagging me, shout out to Star for almost hitting me with them papers, shout out to everybody that taught me a lesson.
Hold on, Nick. Hold on. What paper Star hit you with, man?
Nah, Star was gonna sue my ass one day. I was roasting Star. Yeah, man. Shout out to Star. That's the G right there.
Hold on. There's a lot of people named Star. Let's get more.
Star and Buck Wild, Troy Terrain.
Star Buck Wild. Okay, salute the Star, man. Salute the Star, man.
Yeah, I had a little too many jokes, and I got a little too carried away. And he said, "Yo, player, you know what I mean? You need to calm it down right now. You know what I mean? Chill out.
Sick the lawyers on you. You gonna sick the lawyers on you?
A lawsuit on your ass. You think you big? Well, he said, you think you big time player? Big time Uncle Nick? I'm gonna take you to the big leagues, nigga. Show up in court." I said, nah, son. I don't need all that. You know what I mean? I made my point. You watching this shit? You know what I'm saying? I bet. Because Star is different. Stars will insult you intellectually. He'll make you feel stupid in a room. He'll really fucking get at you. But I'm a different type of stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'll just snap on you all day. Your fucking eyebrows, your whatever, your fucking face, whatever your shirt you was wearing. I get at you in a different type of way, a more physical comedy. So, I just think it was something different for him where he's like, I ain't playing the dozens with this stupid motherfucker because he's good at it. I'm going to sue your ass, nigga. That's what I do. I'm the hater. Don't make me
down real quick.
Yeah, he said, don't make a hater
real quick.
So, but shout out to Star, man. He taught me a lot of valuable lessons. He gave me a lot of tips. He was the first person to believe in me and tell me, Nick, you is a different type of dude. You got the talent to do this. Keep working at it. And I wish that do nothing but success. And who knows? Me and Star might be fucking around. Maybe come on the show, whatever. You never know what the future holds.
No doubt.
But yeah, shout out to
Star, man. I see Star is quick to shout out Low Lives, man. I didn't see him shout out.
Definitely.
I see him shout out. Rudy. I seen him shout out.
Shout out the Gully Man. All of them.
Definitely shouted out the Gully Man.
Yeah, he shout out Thurston out the third. All of them.
Yeah, so
I heard him shouting out what you call it? Forget the name. Never mind. That's something different. That ain't related. Go ahead.
Anyway, this next individual that we're about to no matter if I'm gonna end with them. I need to talk about your homeboy, man. Because at the end of the day, whenever you're a name and your name hold weight, like a Irv Gotti, when allegations come against you, and we're just gonna go through the track history of people that allegations is put against. Not saying that he's the same as them, not saying he's the same as R. Kelly, not saying he's the same as Puff Daddy, not saying that he did what they did. I'm just saying when your name is big in your field, when allegations come against you, everything that you've done in your field
will be scrutinized.
It's scrutinized and looked at and used to either free you or fry you.
That's a good one. Free you or fry you. I like that.
Free or fry.
It's gonna free you or it's gonna fry you. In Irv's case, a young lady came forward and stated he assaulted her in a sexual manner, but she was with him for 2 years, like after the assault. So I'm trying to listen, ladies.
After the assault,
listen. Sexual assault is something serious, right? It is by far one of the things that it's hard for a person to come out against. It's hard, especially a person of power. You don't want to talk about them in your career, so on and so forth. So that But when things are done as far as a relationship after the assault, and then you say, well, during the relationship, he still continued to assault me. It's like it makes it harder for the prosecution and the other people looking at the case, like, to understand, because we don't, unless you're a sexual assault victim, it's hard for you to understand what that person is going through, or how dependent they've become of their accuser. Yeah. So again,
can I get into some of these details, Chip, regarding this?
Yeah, absolutely. Because by far, we're not taking the side of no one, no shape, form, or fashion. I'm not freeing him or frying him. I'm just stating whatever.
We the messengers, son. That's it.
Bingo. That's it. This matter of fact, let me put this content banner, because I don't want
disclaimer.
I don't want the YouTube police or any of them other people to come and say that our opinions expressed in media was this of the channel or the speaker or the author. It is not. Tasha K, salute. I don't know how you do it, but hats off to you, Queen. You handle them lawsuits. We can't. Listen, we don't want none.
No, like I tell you, Star came right away. I said, I don't want that smoke. I'm good, son. Fuck the YouTube video. Like, I ain't be up in court with your ass.
Lady JJ, salute. DJ Green, salute, King. Already.
Right, it says,
so you saying she got assaulted in the relationship while she was in a relationship with Irv Gotti.
Well, I'm gonna break down the details now.
Right. And then 2 years later, they break up, and now she comes forward with the allegation.
Well,
we're gonna let the charge papers or whatever it is that they put out.
Let me break this down for y'all. Irv Gotti co-founded Murder Inc. Records and has delivered hits for rappers Ja Rule and Jay-Z, is being sued by an ex-companion for alleged boop and boop. Y'all can fill in the details.
Hold on. You said Jay-Z.
Yeah, he wrote, says he's delivered hits for rappers Ja Rule.
Oh, okay. My bad. Right.
In a lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade on July 11th, a woman identified only as Jane Doe accuses 54-year-old Gotti, born Irving Domingo Lorenzo, of sexually assaulting her and abusing her on several occasions from 2020 to 2022 in St. Martin, Miami, and Atlanta. The suit seeks a trial by jury. After flying her to St. Martin, Gotti coerced plaintiff into having sex with him, and states the court filings. Gotti specifically threatened the plaintiff that he would send her home if she did not comply. And due to his power and influences in the music world.
Hold on, Nick. I gotta stop you right there. Did you just hear that?
Sound crazy. I can't front.
He would send her home, not destroy your whole career, not take everything I done bought your ass in the last couple of years. Send her home.
They had just met. That was their first little encounters.
So what? What?
No, I agree with you. That sounds crazy. If I just tell you, yo, you know why you here? Bust it open or get the fuck out. I don't sound like no. And the word coerced, it's not like he assaulted me. If I coerced you into something, that means I talked you into something, right?
Right.
Now, y'all. Listen. Listen. Those charges. What he's being charged with?
Well, he's being sued right now.
Well, what he's being sued for?
He's being alleged, accusations and all that.
These accusations, again, past behavior with past individuals free you or fry you. Now, is Irv Gotti, in the chat's opinion, is he the type of individual in past relationship that has the stalking type vibes of a person that creates relationship forcefully and
dictates him and doesn't let the women like that. Well, I'm gonna get into this next part of this lawsuit. It's funny you bring that up. The lawsuit claims Gotti demanded sexual acts from the plaintiff throughout their alleged 2-year relationship, saying he often berated and scolded her. Bingo, Chip. He also forced her to perform fellatio in an elevator. Holy shit. And a Uber. God damn. She suffered a lot, yada, yada, yada. Okay, boom. There you go. The allegations represent a... All right, that's the meat and potatoes of the story.
All right. Now, I just want to ask the people, just asking objectively, not based on their particular case, just openly. I need to find out. Do y'all believe with what the evidence that has been presented in the paperwork that was just read?
What evidence?
The accusations. Do you believe the accusations are true?
I don't believe anything.
We get evidence, man. I mean, listen, he's not guilty now.
You got to prove
until exactly. So where's the fucking evidence?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm just talking to my homegirl, let's say, and she like, yeah, Nick, I was kicking it with, this dude or whatever. We blowing some trees or something, chilling, whatever we doing, having a drink, whatever it is. And, she starts saying, yo, because son was like, yo, I got to bust it open now. He going to kick me out. But we in St. Martin's on the beach with the pet house and we riding around in Rolls Royces. I like, fuck it. I put the thong to the side, said, get it, nigga. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? He gave you an ultimatum. Yeah, I wasn't leaving. What I'm gonna say to my homegirl? That's your decision to make that decision.
All right. Do is that in the paperwork?
Well, that's what she's insinuating that Gotti coerced her into doing, basically.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did he make you do it? Did he grab your hand and force you?
Well, in the elevator, she said she had to go on her knees, and in Uber. So I don't know how that goes down.
That's the gray area. Did he force her to do it?
Well, when I hear the elevator,
did he threaten her?
Well, coerce means force.
But you got to go into details.
Dictionary version of the dictionary explanation of coerce is force. So if he's charged with coerce, that means somewhere along the line he forced the circumstance.
Hold on, Chip, to persuade someone forcefully to do something. So he persuaded her in a forceful manner to do something she unwilling.
Yeah, so that ain't physically.
Yeah.
He could say, well, I'm not paying for your ass to get back home.
It's kind of like that pimpology shit. You know what I mean?
Either you're going to do this or you're going to pay your own way back home. That's a whole nother story. That's what I'm saying. Did he say that in the paperwork?
Nah, it doesn't say what he said, but he is filing a countersuit against her. He's exploring those.
Okay.
And we can get into that if you like. Irv Gotti is fighting back against the sexual assault allegations leveled against him in a new lawsuit, and he's pondering one of his own. A rep for Murder Inc. Records head honcho reacted Thursday to the civil lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade County by Jane Doe, and Gotti's camp is claiming the plaintiff pulled some shady business. And according to the rep, the suit was filed after Gotti rejected the attempt by this individual to coerce a payment of money from him. The lawsuit contains a single page of facts which are unsworn to, sparse by any measure, and which Mr. Gotti categorically denies. In the complaint, the woman claims she dated Gotti for 2 years and he forced her to do oral sex and different things in public places on more than one occasion. Yada, yada, yada. She claims she suffered and all this shit. And Mr. Gotti.
2 years? So she couldn't run out the back door when he was asleep, when he on tour, he in the studio. She couldn't leave.
Or better yet, how about the next time he invites you on vacation, you say no?
How about when his ass is in the studio, you know you're not there, pack your shit and leave?
again, we are not judging her actions.
Yeah, we're not.
Because
just have questions. That's all.
When people like, for example, and I'm gonna say not us, but a lot of the world said the same thing when Cassie came up with information. Oh, she just out to get the bag. That's why she's further down the line. We see that there was a video that explained otherwise. So we don't know if there's a video that explains.
Well, it seems there's 50.
It makes sense out of what she said to the police. But evidently, they have something for them to charge him, or if not, they'd have told, listen, kick rocks, blah blah blah. So
it seems like
so they charged her.
Yeah, they had to give him something. A lawsuit is filed against you.
They gave him a bail. They charged him.
Nah, you don't get locked up for lawsuit, Chip.
No, he didn't get locked up. He just got
accusations.
He got served papers.
Served papers. Let's just say that way. You get served
accusations.
Yeah. So those are the accusations. You know what I'm saying? So. There was a 2-year ride between them. She said he took her on multiple trips. They went to multiple places. And what it sounds like to me is that she was, in my personal opinion, maybe somebody that he did have feelings for, but it was more of a physical relationship for him. So when I'm going out of town and I'm moving around, you my jump off. You know what I'm saying? More so than my woman. And I demand these certain things. In return for these certain things, I'm rewarding you. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, it sounds like that might have been the understanding of their relationship. I see 50 Cent got involved, saying that there's a docu-series he might be producing coming on the way, Green Light Gang. Holy shit. So I don't know. Maybe she's shopping around the story. Maybe they're going to see what happens. Maybe she's going to get a bag somewhere else. Who knows? But he's saying that there was an attempt to coerce money out of him for whatever.
Well, let's just, we're going to see as it play out. But we will do this, right? Just like they do in anything else. When someone is charged or when allegations are placed upon someone, right? They go into the past and they find something that the person did that was kind of questionable.
In his case, he had a little kind of like mixed up with Ashanti. I remember Fat Joe had to step in and was like, yo, son, don't be talking about the woman like that. And he's like, Fat Joe ain't my friend no more now, because he was going in on her on Drink Champs and stuff like that. And it's just certain grown men with daughters, with wives, with understanding, with wisdom and knowledge, because sometimes, that wisdom is a big part of it too. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's coming down the road and swerving those, little obstacles. He did have, it seems like he had some disdain and maybe, he was a little forceful in their relationship, but people do grow, you know what I'm saying? So you can't say that was that and this is this now, but he got a history, I guess.
But for some people, they might not have been aware, they might not have seen what's going on. So we're just going to play what's available, what's already out there that came across. It ran across our files, or we, and it's there for the public for y'all to go view. So we just gonna
chip with the clips, player.
Of the clips, of Irv Gotti's behavior.
The clips
towards women. Clips like a motherfucker, boy.
I can get past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man,
of course,
is hurt.
Yeah, right.
The chick you fucking are in love with is with this nigga.
Country grandma.
You wanna hear how I found out?
How you found out?
Country grandma.
Only on Drink Chat. We saw on the documentary too.
Yeah. How did you find out, sir?
I was at home.
And there wasn't no Twitter or Instagram back then.
I was at home. Listen to this shit. This is God wanted me to find out. I was at home. NBA package. I like watching sports. Oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
So that's how you found out.
Damn.
Wait.
Yo, shit, that's crazy shit, man.
Listen, I don't want to see
country grammar.
I don't want to seem biased or
why Nori had to do that? You know, Nori be instigating country grammar.
Yeah, country grammar.
Yeah, I say, yo, Nori an instigator. Shout out to Son, though. Go ahead, Chip.
Do you know how that has to feel when you're in love with someone and they reciprocate their love and they out with another man? Here it is. He probably was in there about to make dinner, you know, thinking, hey, we're gonna watch this event together, you know.
Then pick up a couple of pocketbooks and purses for her, couple of outfits.
Got the rose petals on the floor, just waiting. Like, yeah, she coming over tonight. It's gonna be special. And here it is. She parading around town with Air Force Ones. I mean,
after she got her back blown out allegedly, because you know when he walked in there, like, you know he was going to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? Right before they walked up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Take a shot. Let's go to this game now. Because now he don't throw her back out. Now she feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Now she like, well, this my man. Yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to this game, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let them know what time it is.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with this whole situation.
No good, Chip. No.
And this is any man. For any individual, man or woman. Sometimes people think a sexual relationship is more than that.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of times, in his mind, I love this woman, but in her mind, he was just a quickie. We don't know. I'm just saying we don't know. But her action said that it ain't as serious as
he's taking it.
He's taking it.
Well, I think for her more so, if I remember correctly, like he would be around a lot. He really liked her. He kept pushing up. He wouldn't take no for an answer. He's getting her all these hits, you know, putting her on these songs. And yeah, she gave him some sympathy, pussy. You heard me? And he took it as, yo, she really loves me. That's what it was. A little sympathy, pussy. All right, nigga, you know, you helped me make millions of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit it from the back real quick or whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna look at you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Handle your handle. You know what I mean? And he took it as, yo, she loves me. You know what I'm saying? He was in there making love. She was like, get it over with, nigga. So I think that's probably maybe more so what the situation was, you know? And once it just became too controlling, and then she seen how maybe he was trying to railroad her career now or wasn't doing the same things he was doing before. She's like, man, fuck that shit. This is the hottest nigga or whatever right now. You know, he blowing my back out. I'm gonna run with, you know what I'm saying? Son, and she probably really loves Son because they broke up and now they back together and she pregnant by Son, I think, or they had a baby or something. You know what I mean? So that was real love right there. They say if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours, right? You know what I mean? So
what happened after he found out?
He was punching the air. He probably destroyed the apartment, broke the TV allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Probably started ripping up all his shit. You know what I'm saying? Threw everything off the fucking fire escape, wherever he was at. You know what I mean? Was throwing shit in the fireplace. You know what I'm saying? Calling everybody. Probably sent her 9 million.
Took all the rose petals and kicked them all around the room like this. You know, he called all type of names. You know, and he held that animosity because he didn't tell his story. He held this animosity for years. He held it for years until he seen them reunite on the stage at a show.
Yeah, he ain't like that.
Nah, listen.
Hold on, Chip. We need that clip. What your boy Rico said?
Which one?
Drop a dime on this.
Oh yeah. Listen.
He ain't like that, Chip.
Listen. This is Irv. This is your man.
Highlights like Rico.
This your man Irv Gotti.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
No, man, he ain't like that shit, man. They walking through, you parading around the sporting event in front of the world with my woman. Nah. Here it is. She done left him at home. See, again.
You know, and it sucks even more if she was kind of like, we need a break, nigga. And he gave her a little break and he's hitting her up and sending the flowers and things. And that little break, man, I'm getting my back blown out over here, boy. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he playing the nice little gentleman role because, you know, he probably fucked up, took it a little too far a couple nights, you know what I'm saying? And now he find out this way and he like, oh.
No, it sounds like he was ready to propose. Like he, you know, he was setting this even, getting it ready to take this relationship to a whole nother level.
He went to Jacob the Jeweler?
Yeah, allegedly. I'm just saying he was prepared to take this. You know, it's time for stop playing. I'm ready. I'm getting too old for this. You know, allegedly.
He needed a bun in the oven. He wanted to lock that down.
And then he turned on the TV, and bam, she done broke his heart, man.
What Nori said, country grammar took your girl.
I want to know how the atmosphere was when she returned. Did he call her? Did he text her? I see you.
He probably was at the door, waiting at the edge of the couch. He sat at the edge of the couch, waiting, looking at the door. So when she first walked in, like, yo,
well,
where was that?
Well, I have a theory on that.
I mean, how the studio atmosphere was. I mean, you got to go back to work. I mean, was he like, you know what? Fuck your album. Fuck you. Don't give her no new beats. You know, did he railroad her at that moment, or
I believe
he still did his business? He kept his personal shit to the side, and he still worked on her album and did what he had to do. That's what I want to know.
Wow.
Nah, her shit slowly but surely went on a decline after that. She had, you know, a couple things going on, but, you know, she wasn't making them hits or doing certain things like that anymore. He still owns her masters. He's being bitter about it, you know. And there's certain things going on behind the scenes, I guess, where, you know, he don't want her making $1 off of anything he helped her create. You know what I'm saying? And that's his personal, you know, way he want to operate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Man, that sounds so salty. That sounds like a lot of salt there, man. That is, listen.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, at the end of the day, what I was gonna say is, you know, I remember Ashanti telling a story about Nelly stepping to 50 Cent and making him apologize. You know what I'm saying? 50 nice with the hands, 50 ain't no punk, 50 tall, he's strong. You know what I'm saying? Nelly ain't no little dude either. He athletic, he played baseball. I heard he get busy too. So I'm pretty sure Irv Gotti got a little phone call, and the little country grammar nigga, them St. Louis niggas is crazy, son. Word the mother. I think they got like one of the most dangerous places in America in St. Louis or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I know son ain't no punk, so he probably, you know, made a little phone call and let son know if I hear about anything. Touch your hair on a chinny chin or whoop your ass out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and he probably was like, okay, it's over now. I'm going to back up. You going to be over here. I'm in Studio B. You in Studio D. we going to wrap up whatever little shit we got going on, and I'm going to make sure I'm cutting all my ties with you. You know what I'm saying? And that we're going to leave it like that. And he's still salty now, so he keeping the masters and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But son ain't no punk, so I'm pretty sure he let him know, like, yo, that's my woman now. It's a problem because it could be a problem. You know what I mean? And, you know, because you never heard Irv Gotti be like, this bitch ass nigga Nelly, because he got a big mouth too. You know, say, yo, I can't, you know, Supreme, no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't hear none of that.
No.
He just mad at her. So I think that's a sign right there. You know what I mean? He know not to bring that shit. Yeah.
Well,
and when he talk about her, he just talk about how he was heartbroken, how he was in love, and how he not gonna give back her masters and shit. But he ain't saying too much crazy shit. But you know, Fat Joe stepped in because he did get a little out of pocket. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, if you think about it though, whatever they was doing was never in the eyes of the public. So if they was a couple, they didn't make it publicly known that they were a couple. So again, maybe they had
sympathy pussy, Chip. Word to my mother. She helping to make all these moves, do all these things. It's like a little thing. There was a little bond there, a little, you know, he made her laugh and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making her life nice. She's like, you know, all right, whatever. You keep pushing up, you're not taking no for an answer. You could, you know what I mean? We could lay up a couple nights out of the week or whatever, play house and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he started falling in love, and she was just trying to make a power move. You know what I mean?
Breaking news.
Oh, shit.
It was brought to my attention. Was Irv Gotti married at the time?
Oh, shit.
Wait.
Yo, hold on, Chip.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait.
Nah, that's foul, Chip. That's foul.
Listen, I didn't listen. I'm just telling you, the people sending me stuff to the phone. Do me a favor. If you just
Okay.
click on,
Hold on. Let me go on Google real quick.
Was Irv Gotti married at the time? Him and Ashanti was allegedly.
Irv Gotti married and cheating on his wife with Ashanti. Let's see what happens, son. Oh damn, he's a dirty motherfucker, son. Aaron Spears on Irv Gotti, mad at side chick Ashanti. Oh, okay. He's saying that you know what I'm saying? Him and his wife he was married, but they were separated. So they were going through the divorce and separating and doing all that.
Now we're not gonna play word semantics.
No, that's what he's saying.
Listen, a woman is either pregnant or she ain't pregnant. Was he married or he?
No,
not?
he's saying that he was married and going through the divorce.
They were
separated at the time and seeing
by law, he was still married.
Yep.
So technically, your
what's that called? Adultery, Chip.
Listen,
you're an adulterer.
Your feelings, you can push that to the side, my guy. You know, and you should have focused on getting divorced first before you went on and fell in love.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That wasn't yours.
Right about that. Yeah.
You know,
you got to clean up your shit. Make sure you walk into the relationship with a clear head, with a clean conscience, with no baggage. You know what I'm saying? Because you walk into the relationship all messy and, you know what I mean, shit all fucked up. And, you know, that's automatically going to put the woman in a certain position of feeling like she's number
two. Now it makes sense. Ashanti was probably like, man, listen, you still dealing with your wife and that, man.
Yep.
Listen,
I'm out of here.
I'm going out, man. Listen, don't ask me where I'm going. I'm going out. I'll be back. And, you know.
You can't have your cake and eat it too, player.
Yeah, you know.
Shit.
All right, we got the last case, man. This last case, you know, I'm gonna speak up, right? Because I'm telling you, I am sick and tired of individuals targeting New York specifically when it comes to this hip hop world. When it comes to the hip hop world, other states target New York. Now,
in what sense? You mean like they be hating Chip, or they like try to come at us like?
Man, listen, it's almost like
hating shit.
Yeah, it's almost like you want to get your props off of violating.
Okay, got you. So it ain't no healthy competition type of shit. It's some other shit.
It seems that way to me, right? And if I look down history and I look down the line, you know, it's always New York, right? The such and such against New York, New York. So this individual, this you know, I'm going to just flat out say, this individual, in the words of hip hop, in the hip hop world, iconic, part of an iconic crew. An iconic record label. They put out some dope hits, so on and so forth.
I know where you going, Chip. All right.
Allegedly, you know, supposed to be a button. You know what I mean? Supposed to be, you know, somebody who really put in work in the streets. Allegedly. But there comes a point in time, man, when after putting in work, you put in work, right? So that when you're older, you can retire and your kids ain't got to follow suit to that lifestyle that you know what I mean? Like, you put in work in this lifestyle to provide a lifestyle that your kids ain't got to go that route. Per se. At least that's what I thought it was supposed to be like.
Yeah. Well, that's the goal for most civilized motherfuckers.
Yeah, now, if anybody who don't know who I'm talking about, we're going to go about these Mobb Ties individuals, man. I'm gonna shout them out. I'm gonna start from where it begins. It begins with a boxer by the name of Shakur Stevenson. Shout out to him. Blah blah blah. You know, I'm not going to degrade or approve of his boxing style, but In the eyes of boxing fans, he is a boring fighter to watch. The entire sports world will say the same thing.
Yeah, he's a defensive kind of more oriented in that sense. You know what I'm saying? They say he don't let his hands go enough. You know, the kid Ennis Boots from Philly, he had a fight recently. You know what I mean? He knocked his shit out. You know what I'm saying? They watch Tank. They watch certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Canola. You know what I'm saying? Like, different, you know, just different people that are doing what they're doing and they got power. You know what I'm saying? And those seem to be the pay-per-view fights and things that people are tuning in for because, you know, you paying to see something. You want to see, you know what I mean? A motherfucking fight. Yeah.
All right. Now, everybody knows, you know, shout out to Cam and Mase for entering the sports arena. They got a nice podcast over there. You know, want to shout them out. Allegedly, doing this sports commentary, all they did was state the obvious.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson, boring fighter. Per se.
And the thing is, too, Cam and Mase are doing the sports show. They are up on sports. You know what I'm saying? They're abreast of things. They do their research. But you got to remember, too, you know, a lot of people tuning in to watch boxing fights. A lot of motherfuckers ain't boxing fans. They don't know the sweet science. They don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just tuning in. I remember Mike Tyson shit. Motherfucker just tune in to see somebody get knocked out in the first fucking round or two. You know what I'm saying? And they just wanted to be a part of it and see it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way he fights and his style of doing things, it isn't naturally going to attract just the average watcher or a person that just wants to see a sporting event that maybe doesn't follow it, you know, so heavy.
No doubt. Now,
yeah, let's play that. Hold on. My bad, Chip. But when you get a chance, run back the legendary Uncle Nick shit, man.
Oh yeah.
For the end of the show, you heard?
What you call it?
Yo, that's love, son.
Nah, you gonna pay me for this shit, nigga. Ain't nothing about no love, nigga. About that paper, nigga.
That shot coming in correct.
It's about that paper.
Before I get into the clip of what J.Prince said, Mobb Ties, what he said, what the hypocrisy and as a grown ass
glorified, man.
The things he glorified is ridiculous, you know. And then we'll get to it. I gotta again give Uncle Nick his flower because if you don't know, y'all go over there, go subscribe to Uncle Nick. His show
Word to the street,
is phenomenal. Listen, by far, you know, you talking about 20,000 plus subscribers on the YouTube streets.
Yeah,
he
man.
ranks up there with the best of them.
Yeah, son, I got a lot of content up there. I haven't been putting in as much work lately, but I'm producing higher value content. So, you know, I got things in the works, you know what I'm saying? But yo, it's definitely.
I ain't just gonna toot your horn. I'm gonna let other content creators toot your horn.
Somehow on YouTube, I found the backstory to that, by the way.
Of course you did on YouTube.
Let's hear it.
Wait, was it from guy? Was it from some guy that was just like,
sticky fingers.
"Yo, so thank you for tuning into my channel." So this
subscribe.
This is way.
Subscribe now. It's all
Sticky Fingers and Kodak shit has been really crazy. I just wanted to touch upon it. And
you know, I got it from Uncle Nick. That's whose page I got it from. I fuck with Uncle Nick. Credible YouTube source. Uncle Nick.
Sounds credible.
Word is born. You know Nick, man. I fuck with Nick. But Nick somehow got the scoop here. And long story less long. Fam, I was dying to know how that happened.
Now Uncle Nick's been putting in the work, talking that shit, roasting motherfuckers and just doing what the fuck it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm authentic. I'm original. I'm from New York. And I get at motherfuckers. That's just the bottom line. I'll put my foot on your motherfucking neck if you're getting out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I specialize in roasting motherfuckers.
That's why a lot of people don't fall into the category of meteorologists. I watched something today. It's a guy named, a blogger named Uncle Nick. And at first I started to get annoyed, like, man, what are you talking about? Like, but then he started to do proper journalism, a meteorologist, where he started to break down, Flip, your past, when you was doing that, you do that. Then I said, oh, I can respect that, because now his opinion is not based off of a personal opinion. It's based off of the facts that's presented. Of course, if everybody ain't gonna play like that, cool. But you gotta remember, Flip, your past was it put you there, And I listened to him like, I respect that. I respect that. People would see something, and because of how you are, they would try to make up these theories. Any little thing would be like, yeah, man, get it, man. Like, yeah, man.
No doubt. Now you talking about two legendary content creators, Queens Flip, Joe Budden. You know, shouting out
together now. That's crazy.
Who we got on our show, Uncle Nick, man. Again, always an honor, man. It's
and it's an honor because we all legends in our own right. We got some street legends. We got some business entrepreneurial type of legends. You know, we got it all mixed up here. I'm a little legend doing this YouTube shit. Niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they probably thought Uncle Nick was going you know, fall off eventually. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna be in the bushes. Get him out of here. But fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta re-strategize, figure out what you're doing, come on back. But I always tell people, I entertain the people that entertain you. Don't ever get this shit fucked up. We not the same. The people that entertain you, people you watch, the people you subscribe to, come over here and watch Uncle Nick. And they watch Super Tripe. And they checking in and they seeing what's going on. And this shit only gonna go to the top. And it's a marathon, like Nipsey Hussle would say. So I'm still here. I'm in the game, baby. But I've definitely put in a lot of work. I've gotten my recognition and I'm happy to be here and us doing what we doing and we taking it to the next level ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely appreciate all the fans, Joe Buttons, Queens Flip, Peter Guns, you know what I'm saying? Lord Jamar, shout out to Son, you know what I'm saying? Russell Simmons, everybody that's come through the show, you know what I mean? I can't say up here and name everybody, but Star, you know what I'm saying? Troy Terrain, mad niggas that, you know, saw my talent, fucked with me, and were like, yo, Nick, you going, you know what I mean? You're going to get there. You just got to keep grinding it out. And we ain't going to help your ass, nigga. You're going to earn every motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Accolade you get, nigga. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a beautiful thing to have been able to make an impact on the world, make an impact on hip hop, make an impact on urban media, still be here standing. Never got ran down on, fucked up. Niggas over here making a ton of videos about me, exposing me, doing all type of weird shit. This YouTube shit gets strange, you know what I'm saying? So I've held it tall. People respect my shit. And one thing I could say, I got a 90-10 ratio with my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I get 90% love and it'd be 10% hate. So if I get 100 clicks on the joint, 90 would be fucking likes, 10 maybe they dislike. So my ratio's always been dope, you know what I'm saying? And niggas fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful for that, and I'm grateful to be here with y'all brothers, and we build it, you know what I mean? Yo, I love you too, Herman, man. Shout out to you, son. Thank you, my brother.
Listen, let me get
That's the word to the streets.
Word to the streets.
Word to the streets.
Subscribe. You already, you know. Now let me get back on this guy. This individual, this old school, supposed to be OG. Listen, when you're an OG, right? When you're a person that put in work, the objective is to mentor the youths so that they don't run out there and reciprocate the work you done put in.
Yeah.
It is the goal is to make sure your children's lives or the individuals who look up to you are not put in harm's way unnecessarily. Mr. Prince, I'm gonna call him Mr. Prince at the moment, man. You got a young, talented fighter over there, right? You in the sports arena, right? Teach him not to become a crash dummy. You turning around and you crashing out for this young fighter. It don't make sense. But I'm gonna let J.Prince, Mr. Prince, explain why he went at what he did towards Cam'ron, and then hopefully I'll find a clip with Cam in response. Let me play this clip real quick.
Try to glorify bullshit.
I'm sorry. This clip right here.
The fuck is that on his neck, Chip?
This clip right here is Mobb Ties leader.
Oh shit.
I mean, they gangsters, man. What you expect from the gangsters, nigga? Nigga raised a gangster. The nigga gangster, he gonna be gangster all his life. This is some gangster shit. His kids is gangster. His crew is gangster. This nigga is gangster. He ain't out here motherfucking giving back to the community and trying to motherfucking mentor the motherfucking kids. Understand? He's gangster.
That's not what gangster niggas do, right? Gangster niggas fuck up barbecues, fuck niggas, bitches, shoot niggas, sell drugs in the street, tear shit up, tear up the jails and all that. That's the type of shit they be on. Terrorizing their community. Old ladies scared to come outside.
How you know they ain't doing that?
Yeah.
Listen, again.
Some gangster shit, bro.
No gangster. No gangster. I don't care who it is. No gangster wants their child, especially your son, to follow in the footsteps that you did. You don't want that.
Why not? Why not? So what you saying, Lo? What you saying? What you saying?
What I'm saying is, right?
You saying you ain't got no gang bangers out here turning on their kids?
Absolutely, positively. I'm telling you, you should not want.
Oh, okay.
You saying a normal, sensible human being.
The goal of a gangster, or the goal of a money getter, or go-getter, is to reach the finish line and provide a lifeline for the family that they ain't got to go the route that they took. So you go extra hard in the paint to ensure that they don't got. Listen, this gangster that you're about to hear talk went to private school.
Yeah, so he ain't got to take his rap.
So he ain't had to deal with.
Also, son, the dude fronting like he a gangster, or the dude portraying himself as a gangster, or the dude that is a gangster. However, it falls in line. You telling me he went to private school, Chip? Whoa.
Bingo.
Okay,
you Mobb Ties, you went to private school, man. Sit down, relax. Your father put in work, live off his name, and chill. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly.
So you saying he shouldn't be carrying on like that because he went to private school?
Listen, what I'm about to show in this video, it's just gonna show pure ignorance, man. It shows you that they really don't. Their big homie ain't really talking to them as the big homie should talk to them. Like how the big homies talk to us, like yo, Chip, you wild. You need to, move this way, because they don't. Their big homie is crashing out just like theirs. It's stupidity following stupidity. But I'm gonna let y'all opinion of the video, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me play this clip.
Try to glorify bullshit. Like you niggas try to glorify soft shit. Niggas try to glorify niggas that ain't that. Niggas that's flawed. Nigga, we know when niggas flaw when we deal with them in the streets. We know when a nigga flaw. Like, we understand that they flaw. We don't capitalize off their flawness, though, because we'll capitalize off real shit. We ain't gonna capitalize off no nigga being flawed, weak as hell. Nigga, we understand what a nigga weak as hell. Then he a street, call himself a street nigga. He could be a street nigga, but he's still weak as hell. We don't capitalize and try to glorify this shit. Now, we gonna sit and have conversations about niggas as strong as us. We don't have conversations about niggas as weak as hell.
I have to say one thing right now. Uncle Nick be drinking his ass off. I be getting lit sometimes, boy. I know when I hear a nigga that's drinking.
Listen.
I heard that slur.
Listen.
I heard him try to catch his breath a little. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what it is? I think them fucking T-Moo chains was choking the shit out of him and cutting off the oxygen to his motherfucking brain. What? Listen.
T-Moo.
Yeah, T-Moo got the littest jewelry ever. If you ever want to look like you lit, go on over to T-Moo and get you some of them rhinestones that he had on, man.
Sterling Silver Special? God damn, Chip.
Listen, man getting the shit choked out of him on it. First of all, what Mase and Cam said, I need to really pull that up. I'm gonna get him credit in the credits too.
Well, you see, the thing that I think that J.Prince and these guys fail to realize is that niggas might look at you a certain way where you're from. You know what I'm saying? But up here in New York and in different places, nigga, we got respect, but you don't run shit over here, tell niggas what to say, how to say shit, when to say it. Oh my God, Mobb Ties guys, I can't even have a respectful opinion about some shit that they doing professionally on a fucking sports platform when they involved in sports. Oh shit, the boogeyman gonna come, son. They gonna start jumping out the trees and the fucking gangster niggas gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? Mom Duke's gonna get smacked. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going down. Like, fuck out of here with that, boy.
Hold on. Let me get to. All right, so that response that y'all just seen from J.Prince son, the irrelevant rant that he put on.
I'm still trying to find out what he was talking about. Niggas is weak. Niggas is street, but they weak. They ain't strong as us. And niggas. What's the word he was using? I'm glorified. What is he talking about?
Yo,
what are you talking about?
Now, I get drizzy, son. That's that drizzy talk. Uncle Nick's radars go up quick. I know another drunk ass nigga when I see one and hear one. That's that drinking, man. You be drinking, you be talking some old backwards shit, sounding like a wino motherfucker. Be like, man, shut up already, bro.
Now,
you ain't saying nothing.
This clip I'm about to play, let me make sure I explain this to social media and everybody. This is for educational purposes only. Let me put this disclaimer. The criticism, we're not using this video for personal gain. Under Section 107 in the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And it's exactly what we are using this for. Teaching for scholarship and research, because the views showed in the video, and I'll let y'all decipher what y'all hear yourselves, is going to explain a lot, and then we're just going to do commentary on it. So I'm going to pause the video a little bit, talk, go back, so on and so forth. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Shit with the motherfucking clips.
With your comments after what you guys had to say before. He said numbers don't lie, haters do. Let their haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year, the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Yeah, right, chill, killer. I got this one. I got this one.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots, and you handle everything.
Time out. Time out. This is a business owner.
That 60-year-old man.
60-year-old business owner.
Grandfather.
That who done put his time in the streets already. Sending a message to sportscasting podcast that he's willing to take all the fades of a boxer.
Of a boxer, huh?
I like that.
Yeah,
you put it in good context. That's crazy.
He is a professional
boxer. Yeah, you're right.
He's gonna take all the fades and bet up this boxer who is boring. Let me continue with the video though. Let me make sure.
Everything out the ring. All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you since you the ring. I got this one. I got this one.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring. All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so, like, lacking self-awareness. Like, when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And
let's pause right there. Again, and this is for anybody who follow boxing. The individuals who he named, professional boxers as well, are known to get busy. Like he said, they let their hands go. This is facts. You can be a defensive boxer.
Fuckers out.
You can be a defensive boxer. Mayweather, a defensive boxer. Pernell Whitaker was a defensive boxer. But they let their hands go.
Yeah.
What I mean by let your hands go, you don't have the majority of the fight where you backpedaling and running around the damn ring.
Well, see, the thing with Mayweather, he will use his defense to set up offense. You know what I'm saying? So it don't seem like Son doing that.
It don't, and that's why his fights are so boring. But again, let me go back to the video.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing: when you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know.
Let me pause that. Kids, if you're listening, make sure I explain this to you respectfully. The reason why people don't respect an older person is if they feel they can't learn nothing from that older person.
Facts.
Well, the thing that they're teaching them is just null and void. So now they're not going to respect what J.Prince is kicking. Because what he's preaching is absolutely nonsense. So you're not going to respect any of the work you put in prior to. Especially when he make a threat towards you for speaking intelligently, which is crazy. But
yeah.
Let me go back to the
they were, I think, kind of quite nice with their commentary. They did it in a tasteful fashion. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ripped Son. They just stated the obvious.
Exactly.
No killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mase, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mase, listen. Mm-hmm. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. Mm-hmm. You got to put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Mm-hmm. Nah, this is where the game got messed up when young niggas started sending old niggas out. And just because this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. Mm. This is a problem, J.Prince. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And I stand, my name is Mase. I stand by this message.
I'm going to stop it right there.
Damn.
We just going to go. I can go off of that I could go off of that for the next few minutes. Okay, in the show on that them last few words, the comments, again, man. Listen, sometimes you ain't got no choice but to respect when you hear wisdom. When you hear somebody speaking from an aspect of they've been through things, they overcame things, they grew for those things, you can respect taking advice from an individual like that. All right. Even though what May said just now did not, to me, it seemed like common sense, logical. J.Prince's son, Mobb Ties leader, Mobb Ties, whatever you want to call him, decides to respond
try to glorify bullshit.
I don't even want to play the rest of that because it's going to hurt my ears. Again, that's not glorifying bullshit. That's speaking the truth. If your fighter, Shakur, says something out of pocket, right? You as a sports commentator, rebuttal. You speak on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you his manager or you whatever you want to call yourself, whatever case may be, you send threats of taking things outside of the ring. What is we doing, man? I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
know what they are doing. They're dealing with a lot of fucking emotions, Chip. That's what they're doing. They're dealing with their emotions and not you know what I'm saying, their scientific mind. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to sit back and relax and say, okay, you know, do we want to go viral for this clip right here and do some of this and do some of that and step this up? Or do we want to get destroyed by these niggas from New York and look like even more clownish on the internet? Because this is not the first time he's like stepped out and like says some comments like niggas is supposed to shut the fuck up and respect his shit. Like I remember the shit with Drake, you know what I'm saying? Drake went to talk about Pusha T's wife. Pusha T come back, expose his son. Now he talking about, oh, this is going too far. This is hip hop, nigga. You should have told your artist to pump his brakes and not do certain things because that'll bring back other stuff. So it seems like he thinks he could throw darts, throw missiles. His people should be able to say whatever they want. And because of his representation in the past, who he was connected to, and his reputation, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just eat that. Like, yo, dogs, the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, let me just go and I gotta play just a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm so
of doing this.
I'm so proud of Mason Cam.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, proud. They made New York look good.
Yeah, son.
Period.
Yeah, they dressed in real proper style.
Let me make sure I click this.
You can't be 60 years old still trying to be a street nigga killer.
I know they just don't know you like that. they don't know you like that. I know. I think real quick though. I think J.Prince, he said it. He said it. I just don't even figure out what the fuck. I don't know what the slang mean. I don't know what the phase in the bet, but I take the bet. Whatever the bet, I take. I like that, murder.
Yeah, I mean, because when you think about it, right?
Yes, I know. She got more.
Yeah, I mean, when you think, because I just was with Kanye a while ago, and we called J.Prince on FaceTime. So he was like, you know, y'all getting together good. So I don't even know why he would come at me with that energy. You know what I'm saying? I felt really disrespected by him doing it. Right. There's certain people you're supposed to come at like that. And I'm not one of them.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions since we're here. I'm going to get on my broadcast shit. So murder. How do you feel him coming at yourself and Cam'ron and didn't say anything to Kendrick Lamar about the Drake situation? Because anytime Drake has a problem, it seems like he runs and tell niggas, yo, Puff, yo, niggas, Drake, niggas.
Yeah,
How do you feel? I mean, I want you to
Yeah.
answer, but how do you feel about him calling you and your partner out and didn't say anything about that?
You said something really profound. He said something to Puff, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said nothing to Kendrick.
Right.
He says something, and I know you're going to elaborate about this later. He said something to the dudes in New York, but that didn't really go over well.
As far as what?
Whatever kid that was that got the chain taken.
Right.
And then you're going to talk about all this. I'm going to let you talk about it more in detail, but he didn't say nothing to Whack. Like, it's like, so when you come talking to me, I feel like you're very selective. This is exactly what I meant last week when I was talking about street niggas being selective.
Mm-hmm.
They got selections of who they think they're going to get tough with. So I feel there's a must for me to say something, because you can't be selective with us, because we're not the weakest on the chart to deal that with. We do commentating. That's what we keep it there. But we, cigars.
Okay.
Cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, just
hookah.
Yeah.
Vapes.
Grape, strawberry.
Yeah. Coconut.
Yeah.
Pause. Lavender. We don't duck no smoke.
Yeah, no, so just to elaborate, I'm in interview mode since you're gonna go this route this morning. Yeah. He did say something back to Whack, but Whack said some of the most disrespectful shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 27 years. It was wild. It's so disrespectful, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
But he squashed it. After, like, for Whack would have said that, I mean, and I'm broadcast cam right now. I don't know if it couldn't have been subtle, but I can't be cool with you after you just said what you said.
Yeah.
Like, it was really bad.
Matter of fact, what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna interview. Now, Killer, tell me how you would really say it.
All our shit be going viral real quick, just so before I even get to the J.Prince shit. All our shit go viral, so niggas never see how this started. They only see how it be getting finished. So for the people that's catching up on this who have no idea how this started, we gave our opinion of the fight. We said the shit was boring. All of us said it was boring. There's 100 niggas saying it's boring. But because our shit go viral, niggas think that they can keep talking to us. Shakur Stevenson told us to get the strap or strap up, or better yet, put the gloves on so he could fight us. We said what he said, and then he started going crazy. Everything was over with. Me personally, I'm sick of it before I even address the J.Prince thing. I'm sick of it. I left it alone. We have not talked about a nigga this much before his fights or after his fights, in none of his fights. However many fights he had in his career. This is the most traction the nigga ever got. My nigga, I had a meeting on Friday, this is no cap, with some of my Jewish partners. Shout out to Shapiro's, I won't give you first name, shout out to my partners. Before the meeting started, they asked me, Murder, why are you arguing with Tupac's son, Cam? I said,
yo!
He said, no, we see it in the media. You're arguing with ain't that Tupac? So I said, that's not, no, his first name is Shakur, not lie. He said, well, what does he do? I said, no, never mind. They didn't even know. They never heard of the nigga.
Yeah.
But because we keep talking about the nigga,
we don't keep talking about it.
Exactly. You know what it is? Our clips go viral all week. So it don't stop. It ain't, once we say it, it's viral all week.
Oh, okay.
So word to everything I love. I swear to God, after I got off that meeting, I said to myself, I'm leaving this shit alone, bro, because niggas don't even know this nigga. You don't know, I don't mind, keep going.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this don't make no sense. So what happened is Saturday night, I guess they interviewed him, and they was like, hey, is everything cool with you and Mason? With Mason Cam and all that, Fuck them bitch ass niggas. Them niggas are still bitch ass niggas, ain't nothing changed. This is what he said Saturday night. This is a week after the fight. So the niggas who run my social media page, our social media page, they got the same humor that we got.
Yeah.
They start putting up pictures of him when he's crying the Olympics, whatever. The next day is when J.Prince just say what she wrote. Hey, yo, my man, listen, James, let me explain something to you, bro. Mace said it exactly like, you 60, nigga. You 60. What are you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up, why the fuck you got Shakur with you, and this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got young boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to car. Young boy NBA told y'all niggas eat a dick. This is what he said. This is what young boy NBA said. Whack 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespect. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Whack 100 said. Mad disrespectful. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some shit, and I ain't hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, nigga. This is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell niggas get the strap and then niggas be quiet. Nobody know that part because our shit just be going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James. You bugging, my nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about, all that other slang down. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what's bet it. Bet it. You wanna bet it? I don't know what to bet it.
Before we even move on from this, I gotta ask, do you guys feel like there's a beef? Because there's literally a full-on article, even from Billboard, talking about, the Shakur versus Mase and Cam'ron beef explained, giving timeline and timestamps and posts. Do you guys even feel like there's a beef, or you guys really feel like it was never that big of a deal?
No, I don't think it was a beef at all. I think we're gonna continue to do exactly what we do. Before we slow down, we're going to pick up the speed. We're definitely not slowing down for nobody. Anything come across this desk, we are responsible to tell the truth and to tell it exactly the way it is. We're not going to ever sugarcoat something for anybody that comes across this platform. And so make sure when your sports come across us, that it comes across us the way you want it to be heard, because when we see a fight, we have to call it the way we call it. When we see basketball, we got to call it the way we call it. And we're not changing for nobody. That's what makes us different.
And that's really the best take, to be totally honest with you. Look, a great take is this. Listen, and that was a great take, Mase. When I put out an album, or Mase puts out an album, if somebody don't like it, we're not running around chasing down everybody that don't like the album.
Yeah.
If you don't like the album, then you don't like the album. We can't sit here and threaten niggas. Yo, you don't like my album, get the strap. What? What are you talking about? Yo, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up because you ain't like my album. Your craft is your craft. If you're not good or not excited at your craft, and niggas is saying that, that's niggas' opinion.
Yeah.
Just like we're entertainers, if nigga don't like our music, then we can't sit there and chase down everybody that don't like our music.
And I don't think we need to explain nothing. I don't like explaining myself to niggas. Whatever. It is what it is, like we said.
And no, the reason, on some G shit murder, I promise you I was leaving this alone. But yesterday, it started being all over the blogs and being everywhere else. I'm like, I'm not responding to this nonsense. Because just like Stat said, Billboard is publishing this. And this is not, I'm talking to y'all, not even the audience. Honestly. When have we talked about this nigga this much in the media? I'm talking about any fight. You can sit there, any fight he had.
No, at one point we were saying that he would be a good match for Tank. And when he was fighting good, we spoke of him as he was fighting good. When he fought bad, I spoke of him as he fought bad.
Nah,
I don't change. I keep the same energy.
You can sit, I'm talking about this long. Pause.
Yeah, we haven't.
Right.
Never.
Or any other fighter.
We don't talk about nobody like that.
Bro, I'm talking about this is, all right, Buster, this is what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. The fight was a week and change ago, bro.
Yeah.
This is still, what did you talk about? To me, niggas is using this for publicity. To be totally honest with you, my personal opinion is because you didn't get this much traction before any fight, let alone after a fight.
Mm-hmm.
This is publicity. And you're not using niggas for publicity.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, look, this is dead serious. And I know niggas gonna think I'm clowning and joking or anything else. If niggas was smart, call us to promote your fight. You don't need De La Hoya. You don't need Bob Arum. You don't need Eddie Hearn. This is the most traction niggas got. But niggas is emotional.
Yeah.
We nigga pay-per-view. Secondly, real quick before
No, that might be a great idea.
No, it's a fantastic
Not just
idea.
promote it. We should be sitting there commentating when he fights.
Yes. Now they're gonna be mad at that. But we can promote it. We could be a promoter, nigga.
Yeah.
Listen, you never got this much traction. We could, dead serious. I know it's gonna be like, oh, niggas just think about it. You in Billboard. You ever been in Billboard, nigga? You in Billboard. You on TMZ. You made it. You made it, nigga. You made it. You made it. You're welcome. You made it. You never been on TMZ outside of boxing. You never been in This is Billboard. We Billboard niggas. We brought you along.
No, I'm gonna stop this. So just let me make sure y'all go over there, go check out Cam and Mase show for the rep. Man, listen. Like I said, they drop a lot of CMB salute, King. They drop a lot of jewels in the interview and on some of the other shows too, man. The fact of the matter is, like he said, man, if you don't like something that an artist did, it's insane to try to run them down and want to fight or whatever over something you don't like. You don't like it, just don't buy it, don't copy it, don't turn it. Whatever the case may be, man. Super Tripe is a platform. If you don't like it, don't tune in.
Well, how Mase was saying, he's very selective with how he tries to do all his PR damage control shit. You know what I'm saying? So certain people he feel he could get at, he gets at them. He makes these little threats. And like he said, the New York shit ain't go over well. Because I remember I did a video on that shit. That shit went viral. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up getting the Peter Guns interview because he tagging all these people doing all this stuff. When if you got Mobb Ties, son, you're supposed to make a phone call half an hour, 15 minutes later. That shit's supposed to, end the discussion. Shit ain't supposed to be online. The cops ain't supposed to be getting all involved. And like I said from the beginning, you send a kid that's beefing with dudes online in New York. He's 5'3", 110 pounds or some shit with a mortgage on his fucking neck to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? That's what New York niggas do. We take niggas' chains. We stomp niggas out. We rob the fucking rappers. Been doing this shit for a long time. Certain MOs when you come to New York. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it happening at the Tunnel, all these Limelight, all these fucking places, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly through the years in New York. So, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to send something up here with some security, make sure he's doing his, his little promo runs. You get in, you get out. You ain't playing around in the street. So he seems to think after the fact he could do damage control and PR control, but how Cam said, you're not guiding these dudes the right way. How Mase said, you trying to have the OG jump out here and recover and, you know what I'm saying, like steer the crash course back in the right direction. You can't do that. You got to tell them to either handle that handle or stop doing shit like that. Bada bing, bada boom is bad for business. So, yeah, he tries to do this a lot. He lets his little peoples or whatever pop their little shit. And then when it gets a little too far and he doesn't like what's going on or he see that, you know what I'm saying, maybe they looking bad. Now he want to pop up with this Mobb Ties, gangster shit. You got to be scared of me and all that. You know what I'm saying? And really, at the end of the day, everybody that's doing some gangster shit online, all these fucking rappers, they all got indicted. The RICO's been coming down for 5, 6, 7 fucking years now. Everybody's going to fucking jail. So if you this gangster motherfucker doing all this shit in the streets, getting street shit done, your ass should either be locked up or maybe there's some other shit going on. I don't know. Because they catching everybody. So is you a gangster?
Let me make sure I say this respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
I ain't in the streets no more. And even if I was even close to the streets, this right here
try to glorify bullshit. Like you niggas try.
That would not put fear or put any type of fear. If anything, it would turn me up
a little more. Yeah,
it would make me say, I'm when I see him, I'm gonna yap and make sure that all the rhinestones shatter across the motherfucking floor. I mean, allegedly. This right here
try to glorify bullshit. Like you niggas try to glorify soft shit. Niggas try to
Listen, your spokesperson for your camp should be sensible.
Yeah.
Should be someone, your representation of the camp, right? Whatever it is, you Mobb Ties, whatever you are, your representation. if you're the one presenting the information, like
try
this,
to glorify bullshit.
That's not gonna fly.
Well, you even look at how he looks with all the chains, with the rings and all that. He's trying to like he's a big Willie Kilo nigga. You know what I'm saying? He be getting this money in the streets. He a Don, son. You know what I'm saying? He that dude. Just get up there, say what you got to say in an intelligent fashion. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's pro or con to the situation, get it done. But make sure you understand in the end that there's a message here. That shit was some discombobulated, ignorant, like, what the fuck you talking about type shit. Like, now, like you said, now you're going, you know what I mean? You're making me go to a different place with this. Like, the fuck is you talking about? And who's you talking to right now? Like, you crazy.
And again, that's the son of J.Prince. J.Prince said what he said, and then your son come out on a crash course with this stupidity.
Well, what do they say? It's an old scripture or something like that, a line or whatever in there. The sins of the father will visit the son. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. So, you know, maybe they seen they pops acting like this their whole life. He let them act like that. They think this shit is cool. They run around their city and act tough with people. Nobody says nothing because, you know, they pops is influential dude down there. You know, he does a lot of community stuff, you know what I'm saying? Building centers, computer thing, you know, workshops, and you know, he helps out in the community a lot. So it's a lot of people that probably look up to them from them aspects and them different things and respect their gangster lineage. So they allowed to walk around and feel that way. But like Mase said, you a little tone deaf to the room being the rest of the fucking world, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't looking at you like that, especially when you come into dudes like this. You know what I mean? Over nonsense. Somebody having a fucking opinion about something. You know what I'm saying? They sports commentators. They talked about the fight. You ain't like it, whatever. Tune into the dudes that's talking positive about you and stay away from the negativity so you won't be, you know what I'm saying, and indulging in that.
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to Team USA. You know what I mean? Shout out to LeBron. Don't worry, we're going to get to the sports show coming up in these next few days.
Shout out to Bronny James. He sets the meanest screen right now, son. The meanest screens in the summer league, boy. Ain't nobody setting those screen like Bronny James. I seen him come off the bench real quick. They ain't even pass him the fucking ball. He just stood at the 3-point line. He ain't cut to the hole. That motherfucker just did a screen. I said, you got that. That's what daddy taught you, son. Set that fucking screen. Yeah. You're not a threat from 3-point range. They not guarding you. You're not gonna cut to the hole because you're kind of small. I guess you just saying niggas roughing you up or some shit. So set a screen, player. Nah, man, he doing good. Shout out to Bronny James.
No doubt. Shout out to, you know, like I said, Team USA. They on fire right now. You know, hopefully they bring home the gold, man. They should. Other than that, though.
Hold on. I also want to give a shout out to Shakur Stevenson because he, like Cam'ron said, he's over there doing the big numbers on ESPN, holding it down. And I want to shout out to all the ping pong niggas that do ping pong championships on motherfucking ESPN that be holding it down. The niggas playing wiffle ball and shit like that. The niggas that play dodgeball. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers on ESPN that are the kings of your own arena. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to niggas holding down the boxing sector. You got a lot of sports going on over there, Chip. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that. I want to check. I want to get the dodgeball king, the one that's hitting people in the head with the ball. Boom! That's what I want, the dodgeball king to come on up on the interview, man. You know how listen, dodging that dodgeball, it should be you should get an award for that. The person who got hit less in the face with the dodgeball. We're gonna see if we can find that individual on them clips. But we definitely got some terrific people that put on for their sports, man.
Yeah. Shout out to ESPN holding it down, right?
And just know, Hulk Hogan. Shout out to you, man. We're gonna get to you real soon. He fall on the sports. Hulk Hogan and this Trump mania running wild. We're gonna get to you in a minute, my guy. Salute to the platform. Salute to the chat. Everybody chimed in, man. Uncle Nick.
Yo, shout out. Yo, go ahead.
No. Hit them with your favorite.
I was just gonna give them. I was gonna shout out everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody with the comments. Everybody holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sharing the show, hitting the like button, all that fly shit. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel over here, make sure y'all do. If y'all new, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? The LRL girls, they got a little food drive. They got a barbecue and a book bag drive going on the 31st. There's a link in there for them. So if you'd like to contribute, you got the homie Terrence out there in Wisconsin doing the boot drive. You know what I'm saying? If you want to contribute to that. August 2nd and 3rd, you know what I'm saying? And 4th, we got some events popping off down there in North Carolina, 10th annual, you know what I'm saying, ULL barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go over there, check out our bros, you know what I'm saying? Darkman and Lifer doing their thing on the Session TV. They be holding it down for the crown, doing a 1-2. Just living life, you know what I'm saying? Steal a couple lines from Dark real quick, you know what I mean? Yeah, make sure you tap in with Uncle Nick, you know what I'm saying, over there on my channel, Word the Street and shit like that. You can follow me on Instagram, Uncle Nick _WTS, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. We're going to keep growing this outwards. It was a great show tonight. Appreciate you doing your due diligence and coming through. Chip with the clips. Shout out to Boo. You know what I'm saying? He came through, held it down. Like I said, shout out to Darkman. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the moderators, everybody that contributes. And this was a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good show.
No doubt. Man, oh man. Listen, it's only going to get better, man. Like I said, we're going to continue to find content, you know, and just voice our opinion, man.
In a tasteful, respectful way, but you know, we got jokes and we keep it real too, though. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Let me hit this commercial real quick. And of course, for those who haven't caught the spanking new sports show, you know, we got another episode coming up real soon where we just talk strictly sports. ULL Sports, man. Listen, this the intro. No doubt. You know, sports show coming up next episode soon. Y'all tune in to Ralphie Kids Entertainment, ENT. And on that note, you know.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Shit. I'm about to get some sleep.
No doubt. Man, listen.
I'm going to crash out.
Everybody. We catch y'all on the next one, man.
All right, peace.